Hey guys, what's up? Kite Gamers here. So yeah, I've prepared this wonderful studio for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't drop again, cause this is my second time refilming it since it dropped so much the previous round. So yeah, so this is my Great Nature deck profile. Sorry for the long hiatus, but Josh is in Japan and I'm very busy, so we hadn't had much time to film. So yeah, so I run one of this. So what it does is the koala does is generation break 1. When this unit boosts the unit attack hits, that means the unit boosted attack hits, choose one unit, give it plus 4000 power, and then end of turn retire and draw one. So yeah, it's not bad. He gives you a power up, and technically you don't minus at all. So yeah, and you stack on one unit, so you actually plus instead. So yeah. The reason why I'm posting this deck profile again, because I realized Leopard R is not as good as I thought it would be, and I haven't really gotten back on the Leopard. I really haven't have any thoughts of reposting my deck profile. So yeah, I actually gonna anyway. So I run 4 of him. So what he does is he legions with this, and he's a PR, so it's quite hard to find. But he's good. He top Japan. Alright, so what he does is you legion. When this unit is in legion, if one of your rear guards retire, you may unflip one and put 2 cards from your drop zone back to the deck. And if the unit has the same name as him or him, you may draw 1 card. So yeah, it's very good. And yeah, his second skill is when this unit attack, you give 1 unit plus 4k after retire. So yeah, he's the Battle Legion. Guru Tiger is absolute crap. So yeah, I run 4 of him. So what he does is Generation Break 2. When this unit attacks, choose 1 unit, give it 4000 power. And end of turn, you may draw 1 card and retire that unit. So yeah, he's also basically the same thing as Koala, except it's a GB2. And does not need hit. So yeah, it's on strike skill is Counter plus 1. Choose 1 unit, give it choose 2 units, up to 2 units, give it plus 4k, and they gain the skill if the column this unit, if it's either boosting or attacking, depending on which card you give, the column attack hits, you may draw 1 card. So yeah, you may use his skill, put it on the starter, you swing at the Vanguard, and they most probably won't get a strike attack, so you just plus 1 yourself. So yeah, I only really want him cause there's little belly, so which allows me to search for him, and yeah, I don't really want to lose a strike bait. So yeah, so I run 4 of him. For my grade 2s, I run 4 of the Tester Fox mate. So what it does is Count plus 1. When this unit is retired from rearguard circle, if your Vanguard is in Legion, you may set your deck for 1 copy of the Legion inside. So either him or him, add it to your hand. So this is good cause you can loop him by retiring him, getting back 1 of him, and using this card skill to put him back so that you can have an endless loop of draw engine. You have a pretty consistent draw engine, and you can also search for a Legion so that you can strike / Legion again. So yeah. So for my other grade 2, I run 4 of the Fox thing. So what it does is when this unit hits 20k after it's boosted, when this unit attack hits, if it's 20k or more, you may draw 1 card. So yeah, give me a moment. Look, such insane strats using Scotch tape, my best friend. So yeah, put some there, and yeah, all done. Alright, so next for my 3 grade 2s, I run 3 of the Crayon Tiger. Crayon Tiger is good cause He allows you to draw consistently with this, so you at least draw 2 cards, if not more. So what it does is, when this unit is boosted, Counter Blast 1, choose one unit, stand it and gain it 4k, and you may only use this at once per turn. So yeah, he gives you a consistent 4 attacks, which I really like. So yeah, and it's very aggressive. It helps you gain a more aggro advantage. So yeah. So lastly, so for my grade ones, I run 2 of the Taping Cat. He's a promo. So yeah, I run him to Religion in case to get the mate out where I Legion a second time. So yeah, so what it does is you might Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. So yeah, he's quite good. Helped me a lot of times. So yeah, for my other great ones, I run 4 Perfect Guard Gs. So what it does is when you Perfect Guard with this, if there's another of him in the drop zone, you may inflict 1 damage. He's good because he sets you up for this deck eats a lot of Counter Blasts, so if you run into Big Berry, you will need at least like 3 Counter Blasts. So he helps you unflip, and plus the Fox also gives you needs a Counter Blast as well, so he helps you unflip stuff, although Tester Fox has already flipped stuff a lot for you, so but he's still great. So yeah, next for the great ones, I run 4 of the Little Berry. So Little Berry skill is when you use him as strike fodder, he gains +2 grade, and when he's placed on Rearguard Circle, you may reveal a grade 3 and search your deck for Big Berry and add it to your hand. So I mainly run him. Big Berry because when I want to have a booster, I don't want to lose the advantage of strike fodder. So having Big Berry in the deck corrects that and allows me to have a thin my deck out from good cheese and the ability to strike. Give me the ability to strike. So yeah, I run 4 of him. It's quite a good card. So lastly, for my great ones, I run 4 Coiling W. So what it does is when you place it on Rearguard Circle, you may choose one of your units and it gains the skill. When it's retired, you may draw 1 card. So yeah, with him and Crayon Tiger and the Legion, you draw up to 3 cards, which is amazing, and it's really consistent. So you're drawing up to 2 cards every turn, which is insane when you think about it, since you're having a +5 cards in hand every turn. So yeah, for trigger lineup, I run 4 draws, 4 heals, and 8 crits. So yeah, the crit has a skill, but you won't run to use it. Its skill is when it's retired, it may Counter Blast 1 and search your deck for another of him. He allows you to give a consistent attack while not losing any guard power, but he does get rid of one of your triggers in your deck, which is quite bad. So yeah, this draw trigger skill is you may move it to soul and choose one unit and give it 3k. So yeah, this deck runs really well. It's extremely consistent in its draw engine, and it pushes for game like really good with Magma. So yeah, for my strike, I run 4 of the Birdie. So what the Birdie does is when it attacks, you may choose 2 unit, give it +4k, and after retire. So technically it's a -2, but if you strike him and you have 2 of the mate in hand, you may call those 2 down and they gain 4k and you still draw 2 in the end. So it's not a minus, but yeah. And this deck you want to strike as much as possible because the Legion skill doesn't need to you may, after when you end the turn, you may move the strike back to the G zone, and then you can still draw cards with the Legion effect. So yeah, it's quite good. I'll show you what I mean later. So I run 4 of him, and lastly I run 4 of the triple R strike, the Megamar Anyway, so yeah, so what it does is Counter Blast 1, choose 2 unit and give it 4k, and they gain the skill. When it's attacking for 20k or more, your opponent only can guard grade 0. So yeah, he's strong because you can push him for a really good final turn push. So yeah, and backup is good because he gets you a lot of cards in your opponent's hand. That's what I'm saying, because of his triple drive. Yeah. So yeah, that's my strike zone. So yeah, what I was talking about with the G zone being what? Wait, I'll set up my field first. What I was talking about just now about the Great Force Strike. So I'll explain it in a bit. Give me a moment. Let me set up my field. Blah 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 blah. Just add some random great ones. So yeah. So I'll move my camera up. So yeah. So what happens is when you're in Legion, you strike, you call 2 meat out, let's say some random damage or something like that. Like let's say like this, something like this. So yeah, give me a moment. So yeah, you swing with him. You give double power to this. I'll just use a card to mark it. Double power, triple drive, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Oops, that's quadruple drive. It has not been invented yet. So yeah, drive check 3 times. Afterwards, you attack and everything ready. After doing your offensive stuff. So these 2 retires. Wait. You can choose which phase to end first, so you move him back to the G zone at the end step, and these 2 retire at the end step. Then his skill, you draw 2. This card skill, you count blast 2, and then you get him back from the deck. And then his skill, you draw 2 cards, and then you choose 2 back to the deck. So yeah, so on that turn alone, you'll be gaining quite a decent advantage. I will set the cards up for you to see. And this is, you gain a +7, and this if you did not hit the Vanguard. If you hit right with Koala skill, you can draw one card. So yeah, this is a very good deck. So yeah, I suggest you guys building it. But the only problem with this deck is it loses its consistent draw engine when it's facing Messiah. So yeah, but other than that, it's still a very good deck. Only problem is Messiah, but you just don't face the Messiah deck. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I took a long time setting this up, so I'll end with this. Bye!